Good morning, church. I'd like to share a devotion with you this morning. In Ephesians 6:14-17, we read of the armour of God: truth, righteousness, the gospel, faith, and salvation. Each piece of the armour belongs to God, and it comes from God. And these are all gifts for us to use in our defence against the enemy. The passage is quite clear that when we follow all the instructions faithfully, we'll be able to stand, and we'll have the victory regardless of Satan's strategy. I'd like to hone in on Ephesians 6:14. Stand your ground, putting on the belt of truth. Without an understanding of truth, we're left vulnerable to being open to the lies and deceptions of the enemy. They come in so many different shapes and forms, and we can be caught unaware of them if we're not actually planting ourselves firmly in God's truth. Many years ago, I was crippled with anxiety. So much that I was so fearful of even reading the Bible because I was believing the lie of the enemy that within the pages of the truth, I would experience further anxiety. I believed the lie and I was deceived into accepting that. So I wasn't reading my Bible. The torment kept going and the anxiety kept building. I would plead God day after day, night after night, to show me a way, to give me hope. And He did. He spoke to me and said, the one thing you are avoiding is the one thing that is actually going to bring you freedom. I realized that Satan was deceiving me into believing that the truth of God's word would cause me further pain. He had deceived me into believing that. I opened the Bible and my journey to healing began as I delved into the truth, as I started filling my mind with it, filling my heart with the greatest love of all. In John 8:32 we read, the truth shall set you free. We're living in unprecedented times, and the prince of lies is injecting fear, he's injecting anxiety, hopelessness and despair, probably more so than ever before. And I also know that God is greater and He is full of hope, full of life, full of light, joy and truth. Let's choose day after day to delve into God's word, to delve into God's ways, and to fill our mind and our hearts with God's truth. There will then be no room for the lies of the enemy. They won't be able to pop in. There's no room. Can I encourage us, to step away from man's opinions on what's going on, to close the YouTube conspiracy theories, to realign our thoughts when they don't line up with God's thoughts, and ask God what He's doing. Ask Him to show you His view of what's happening up and down the country and beyond what's happening in the world. Put on the belt of truth and meditate on it. I pray for God's blessings to be upon every single one of you. May His life-giving truths be the only words you allow to speak into your life and your mind. Bless you.